I have shared my entire screen with you and started recording for the session. If my voice is clear, which one of you and my screen is visible, please give me a thumbs up in the chat box.
Visible, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so it's visible. Let me- Okay, so last time there was some question that I have given to you as an homework. So I guess this is the question, and I have already explained you the solution. So can anybody tell me the answer if you have solved the numerical? The thing is already given to you, and I'm expecting the answer. Have you done this? Just give me a quick response, yes or no, or anything else in that numerical. Am I audible to each one of you? I'm expecting responses. Am I audible to each one of you?
Yes, sir.
So homework is done by yourself or not? Have you solved this numerical? Sir, please send again attendance link. Don't focus on that attendance link. Focus on the lecture. Okay, so what is Bhumika Sonun, I guess. So Bhumika, have you solved this numerical? Can you tell me the answer? Is there anybody who has solved this numerical? Is there anybody who has solved that numerical? So shall I expect answer from your end, or you don't like homeworks? Pooja Bosle,
Yes, sir.
have you solved this numerical?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the answer.
1%.
No, how could 1% not possible? Tell me PI. How much PI? Is the calculation is
Point.
right?
4.5 kg per second.
4.5 kg per second. Okay, and the output is, tell me the output. Tell me the output. So 4.5 kg per second, it is not PI beta. PI is power, so it is in watt. So 4.5 kg per second, I guess this is the fuel consumption.
MF.
MF. Yes, yes. This is the MF that I have already explained you all those things. I think I have to repeat this. So let me change the parameter. Okay, so MF you have calculated, that is 4.5 kg per second. And CV is, how much CV it is? Tell me CV. This is CV. I have to take CV as it is, or I have to something over here. Shall I use this CV as it is, or I have to change something? Everybody, we have taken already 3, 4 numericals on that. It's very easy. So, is there any modification in that CV, or shall I use this as it is? From boys?
Into 10 raised to 3.
Perfectly correct. So, it is in kilojoules. So, we have to make it in joule. It is into 10 raised to 3 joules per. kg. So, shall I expect PI from you? How much it is? How much PI is equals to
80.07 into 10 raised to minus 6.
-6? Absolutely not. -6, how is that possible?
80.072 into 10 raised to 5.
10 raised to 5 or 10 raised to 6?
6, sorry.
Okay, so it is 80.0725 into 10 raised to 6. Who's there? Tell me your name. Right. Is the
Siley
answer?
Jose.
Siley. Good, Siley. Here is equals to this. Very good, Siley. So output, we have the formula power is equals to 2 pi t upon 60. Let me check waiting room. Let me check some answers. Sir, please join everyone in the class. There are waitings. Sharma, beta, auto admit is already on over there. So no need to manually add the students. Okay. So coming back to if students are waiting, na, then just unmute yourself and ask me. No issue. So P is equals to 2 pi n upon 60. Can you tell me the answers for P output? 2 pi n upon 60. The equation I have already given yesterday. P is equals to 2 pi n is given to this 60. 2 pi n upon 60. Can you tell me the answer? Power output. Go. Each one of you has to calculate the things. Huh? Each one of you has to calculate. Already so many things. Already everything is given to you. You have just pick the value and put the value and find the answer. That's it. It is that much easy. So, can anybody tell me a power output?
499.74 into 10 raised to 5.
499.74
74
into 10 raised to
5.
10 raised to 5. 10 raised to 5. Is this the right answer? Please click and give me the proper answer. 477 477 477. Please check the answer. Tell me. I have something different answer with me. Please, everybody. Pooja, what Pooja, Bhosle, Siley, from boys. Please give me the answer. Nobody. Hello. Gaurav Handge is saying 499 point something into 10 raised to 6. I have done my calculations already. Please tell me the answer. You are up to Gaurav. May I know other active participant who's there? Vaibhavi Kabade, Kiran Raut, Jayashree Nifade, Sonone Sneha, Shreya, Rahul. 5 point. Okay, Kiran Raut. Kiran Raut is saying 5 to 10 raised to 7. So the answer is with me is it is into 10 raised to 6. That is the answer with me. That is answer as same as the top. The Kiran. 15 to 10 raised to 7. 5 to 10 raised to 7 means 15 to 10 raised to 6 watt. Is the perfectly right answer. Very good route. Now we have a power input, we have a power output. So can we calculate the efficiency? If yes, then go ahead and calculate the efficiency and tell me the answer.
Sir, 62.4%.
Say yes, exactly. It's a 62.44. I have answer with me 62.443%. Exactly the right answer. Somebody has given me 1%. So you have done some small mistakes. So please kindly focus on the statements given to you and try to solve numerical accurately. Those are very simple
सर
numericals.
वॉइस नहीं आ रही सर.
Now am I audible?
यस सर.
अभी आपको आवाज आ रहा है मेरा?
यस सर.
ओके सो न्यूमेरिकल्स बहुत इजी है लेकिन आप छोटी छोटी गलतियां कर रहे हो. सो ट्राई टू स्किप दोज मिस्टेक्स and solve numerical stepwise. Okay, so I guess this numerical is clear to each one of you. Numerical सबको समझ में आया है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now we are moving toward the next variety of numerical. Numerical based on turbine pumps and compressor. So again, just like the overall efficiency of the thermal power plant, we do have some efficiencies: mechanical efficiency, manometric efficiency, overall efficiency, and the hydraulic efficiency. Okay, so efficiency is the thing, but it is the performance characteristic by means of which we can measure the performance of any device. Okay, so hydraulic efficiency, say for example, take example of hydraulic efficiency. So in case of hydraulic efficiency, the hydraulic efficiency is for hydraulic turbine. So the turbine is or runner is rotating or turbine blades are rotating or vanes are rotating, which are mounted on the runner. So runner is rotating and developing the power. And what is the input to the turbine? The input to the turbine is water in case of hydraulic turbine. So output upon input is the basic formula for the efficiency. So based on that, what is the efficiency of the hydraulic turbine? So the efficiency of the hydraulic turbine is runner output, that is turbine output, and water input. So water power and the runner power, these are the two parameters which act as the input and output to the turbine. So it is the thing, but runner power upon water power is the hydraulic efficiency. And accordingly, manometric efficiency, accordingly mechanical efficiency, and the overall efficiency of the turbines, pumps, and compressor are calculated. Let's have a look one by one. We do have different devices, and for them we are going to calculate different efficiencies. So for manometric, yes,
Sir, your screen is not visible.
screen is not visible. Yes, hello. Not visible.
यस सर.
Let me tell you.
सर आपकी स्क्रीन दिखाई नहीं दे रही.
हाँ, होल्ड अ सेकंड, मे बी कुछ इश्यू हुआ होगा. अभी दिख रही है?
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके, गुड टू गो नाउ। तो हम लोगों को कुछ इफिशियंसीज कैलकुलेट करनी है। तो कौन कौन सी इफिशियंसीज कैलकुलेट करनी है देखते हैं। हम लोगों को पहले कौन कौन से डिवाइसेस देखने हैं। तो हम लोगों को पंप देखना है, कंप्रेसर देखना है एंड टरबाइन देखना है। सिंपल न्यूमेरिकल है, फार्मूला सेम है सबके लिए। तो अगर मैं हाइड्रोलिक इफिशियंसी के बारे में बात करता हूँ तो हाइड्रोलिक इफिशियंसी फॉर हाइड्रोलिक टरबाइन। तो हाइड्रोलिक टरबाइन के बारे में जब हम लोग बात करते हैं तो फॉर हाइड्रोलिक टरबाइन रनर इज रोटेटिंग और वेन्स आर रोटेटिंग which are mounted on the runner. So output of the runner is one part, and how they are running? They are running with the help of water pressure or water power. So how to calculate hydraulic efficiency or how to calculate efficiency? The fundamental formula is output upon input. So what is the output? Turbine rotation or turbine RPM, that is runner power. This is RPM, which is output. So runner power is the output. What is input? Water power. So water power is the input. Similarly, we have to calculate overall efficiency, mechanical efficiency, the manometric efficiency of the turbine, pump and the compressor based on the given statement. As they are in the percentage, so we have to multiply the 100 to each terms. Let us see one by one. How to calculate overall efficiency? In order to calculate overall efficiency, it is nothing but it is the shaft power. Shaft power means output power of the system divided by water power of the system. How to calculate overall efficiency? This is nothing but the shaft power or output power of the runner divided by water power into 100 is a manometric efficiency. Or if the hydraulic efficiency and the mechanical efficiency of the turbine is given to us, in that case, we can find out overall efficiency as hydraulic efficiency into mechanical efficiency. So we have two formulas to calculate overall efficiency of the turbine. Either output upon input, if we know the output of the turbine and if we know the water power, in that case, we can put the value as a output upon input into 100 is a overall efficiency. If we know the mechanical efficiency and the hydraulic efficiency of the turbine, in that case, we simply multiply hydraulic efficiency into mechanical efficiency, we'll get the overall efficiency of the turbine. So hydraulic efficiency, I just told you, it is nothing but the runner power upon water power. Mechanical efficiency. Mechanical efficiency is nothing but impeller power upon shaft power. So mechanical efficiency of the turbine is nothing but impeller power. So this is associated with the mechanical component of the your your pump. So impeller power to rotate or RPM developed by the impeller, that is output, and the input is the shaft power which is connected to the pump. So impeller power upon the shaft power is nothing but the mechanical efficiency. Only these 1, 2, and 3 formulas are very important. Based on that, we have to solve the numericals. Let us have a look for the one simple numerical that will help you to give your confidence. Okay. Let me switch to the very easy. Now, when we are looking for the hydraulic power plant, the turbine which is used is a Pelton wheel turbine. The jet is bombarding on the vents and the runner is rotating. In that case, whatever the turbine that we have seen, it's a Pelton wheel turbine. Okay. So this is for the Pelton wheel turbine is a hydraulic turbine. Okay. So let us have a overlook of the numerical. A Pelton wheel work under a water power. It says work under a water power of 1.3 megawatt. So water power is given to us. under a water power. So it is water power given to us is a 1.3 megawatt. So 1.3 megawatt means how much kilowatt? 1.3 megawatt means how much kilowatt or how much watt? Can anybody tell me? My voice is audible to you?
1.3 into 10 raised to 3 kilowatt.
Yes, and in what it is?
10 की power 6.
Very good, nice. So you're very much aware of this. So the first thing is given to me. So I have just copied it and pasted it. For my simplicity. Second, the hydraulic efficiency of the water turbine is, so now hydraulic efficiency is given to us. Hydraulic efficiency of the water turbine is 95%. Simply, the hydraulic efficiency is also given to me. It is 95%. Okay, very good. Now, find the runner power. So, runner power is to be identified. So, let me copy this. Is find the runner. Let me copy this. Go here, paste it, Control V, and let me expand. Let me here, right here to find enter, and it is. First thing is to find the runner power. Okay. Find the runner power developed. If mechanical efficiency of the turbine is 90% now, mechanical efficiency is also given to me. It is 90%. Very good. So third point is given to me here. Here it is. Mechanical efficiency is also given to me. Find overall efficiency now. Find overall efficiency and the shaft power. So this thing is to be calculated. Very simple numerical. They told me to find overall efficiency. So to find overall efficiency, the first parameter, and find this is the simple statement of the numerical, and from that I have come to know that these things is to be identified, and these things are given to me. Now, how to solve the numerical? Let's have an overview of the numerical. I know the water power, it is 1.3 megawatt. I know the hydraulic efficiency of the turbine, that is 95%. I know the mechanical efficiency of the turbine. I know the mechanical efficiency of the turbine, that is 90%. And they told me to identify the runner power developed. So runner power is to be identified. And overall efficiency is to be identified. And the shaft power of the turbine is to be identified. Now, if I know the efficiency, say like for example, I know hydraulic efficiency, as it is hydraulic efficiency is given to me. So what is the formula to identify hydraulic efficiency? So the formula is to find out, let me copy this duplicate slide. The formula to calculate hydraulic efficiency is this is the one term. So now I'm coming to the solution. Just right now I have given you the formula. What is the formula to find out the hydraulic efficiency? So the formula to find out the hydraulic efficiency is this. Copy and let me paste it over here. Not here. Here, not here. It is. I know the formula that the formula to calculate the hydraulic hydraulic efficiency. The formula is, let me copy I copied this formula. Let me go here. Let me press here. Manually, I have to put here. So hydraulic efficiency is equals to it is nothing but it is runner power. So I'm writing runner power as a RP. Runner power is the RP. And what is the input? Input is the water power. So what is the quantity? It is water power. This formula is clear to each one of you. And how to calculate hydraulic efficiency? Hydraulic efficiency is nothing but the output upon input. Again, what is the output? It rotates the turbines. So runner is rotating. So runner power, RP stands for runner power, which is the input. Water is supplied to the turbine. So water power is the output. Now what is given to me? Hydraulic efficiency. Hydraulic efficiency is a 95%. So if I put 95 over here, runner power is to be identified. Water power is given to me. Yes, water power is given to me. WP. See, it is equals to WP. Water power is given to me. So WP is given to me. Hydraulic efficiency, yes, hydraulic efficiency is a over here. Yes, it is given to me. So if I know hydraulic efficiency, if I know water power, is it possible for me to calculate runner power? Is it possible for me to calculate runner power? Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. So I know hydraulic efficiency 95%. I know water power, that is 1.3 megawatt. So if it is in 1.3 megawatt, I have to convert it into watt. So it is 1.3 into 10 raised to 6 watt. So 95 is equals to runner power is to be identified divided by water power. It is 1.3 into 10 raised to 6 into 100. So is it possible for you to identify RP? Yes, you can. So can anybody give me the answer for runner power? Yes. Sorry, you're not audible. Who is there?
1.2.
Sir, 7,307 percentage.
We are not going to calculate this in percentage. Let me copy this again. Will make no sense.
No, sir, percentage नहीं है.
Hold a second. Let me remove this solution. Come to here. Let me put it over here. RP, this is my water power. Now tell me. So it is 95. 95 is equals to RP is not given to me, so it is RP as it is. RP divided by water power is 1.3 into 10 raised to 6. Into 100. So RP is equals to how much? It is here. It is 95 into 1.3 into 10 raised to 6. 10 raised to 6 is equals to 10 raised to 6 divided by 100 is equals to RP. Am I right? You have to this. Now tell me the solution. Tell me the answer.
1.235 into 10 raised to 6.
Perfectly correct. Very good. Who is there? I guess Saili.
Gayatri.
Gayatri. Surname?
Jadhav.
Gayatri. Very good, Gayatri. 1.235 into 10 raised to 6. watt is the answer. So this is the answer. Everybody, please try to understand these things. Very simple numericals, only little bit rearrangement is there. So this is the first answer that we are expecting. So they asked me to identify runner power develop, and the answer is with me. Runner power 1.235 into 10 to the 6 watt, or you can write over here as 1.235 megawatt. Simple. Okay. The second term they asked me to identify overall efficiency. So overall efficiency, we do have a few formulas of overall efficiency. Formula number 1 is telling me shaft power upon motor power, and formula number 2 is overall efficiency is equals to hydraulic efficiency into mechanical efficiency. I guess hydraulic efficiency is given to me and overall efficiency is given to me. So it is very easy for me to identify the overall efficiency. So let us move towards the calculation of overall efficiency. So let me write it down over here. Copy, paste. So overall efficiency is equals to hydraulic efficiency into mechanical efficiency. Equals to. So, hydraulic efficiency, it is 95%, means 0.95. It is in percent, no? 0.95 into mechanical efficiency is equals to how much? Mechanical efficiency is 90%. So it is 0.90. So how much it is? Can anybody tell me?
0.855.
Very good. Who is there?
Ghosh.
Ghosh. Very good. Nice, Ghosh. So
85.5%.
85
5%.
means it is 0.855, and that is the thing, but equals to 0.855 into 100 means 85.5%. Very good question. Nice. So this is my answer. This is my second answer. That's my first answer. Very good question. Nice. Now, what is the third question? Is there anybody outside the class? Utkarsha Bandhan. Very good. Nice. Then the third, what is the third? Shaft power. So they asked me to identify the shaft power. Shaft power. Let's move toward the shaft power. So shaft power is involved. Where is shaft power? In case of overall efficiency, the shaft power upon water power is also the formula. So let's use this formula. So overall efficiency is equals to overall efficiency is equals to shaft power. So I'm writing shaft power divided by water power into 100. Let us put the values. Okay. Let us put the value. Hey, hold 1 second. Only 1 second. Hold on. We are here. Overall efficiency is equals to shaft power upon water power. What they asked us to identify, they told us to identify shaft power. So let us rearrange the term. So rearrange the term. So we do have a value for 85.5% is equals to shaft power as it is. So it is shaft power divided by, so water power is how much water power? It is 1.3. 1.3 into 10 raised to 6. It is given over here, na? See over here, water power is given. So water power is 1.3 into 10 raised to 6 into 100. Can any one of you rearrange the term and tell me the value for shaft power?
111.5 म्हणजे 1.1.
1.1 into
10 raised to
1.11 into 10 की power 10.
10 की power 10. I guess
1.1115 into 10 raised to 6.
perfectly correct. 1.111 into 10 raised to,
6.
yes, perfectly correct. Somebody has given me answer. I guess somebody has given me 10 raised to 10. Na? So please, you missed something over there. Try to solve the numerical very easily, very lightly. Please try to understand the terms, their sign convention. Okay. Don't miss. These are very easy topic, very simple topics. So be aware of the calculation. Yes, we have first answer 1.235 megawatt as a RPM or as a runner power. We have overall efficiency as a 85.5%, and we have the shaft power as a 1.11 into 10 raised to 6. Or we can write it down over here as a, can write it down as over here as a 1.11 megawatt. It's okay. So very good, very nice. So if this numerical is clear to each one of you, please tell me so that I will start the next numerical. And if anybody is having any doubt query with this, ask me your doubt and query. If
Sir?
yes, tell me.
Sir, can you please open the first slide of monometric efficiency? First slide.
Manometric. Okay.
Sir, your overall efficiency formula is water power upon shaft power.
Reverse. It is reverse. Now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody is having any doubt, Kiri? Okay, so shall I move toward the next numerical? Just tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good to go. Good to go now. Okay. Next numerical is pump. For a centrifugal pump, power required to drive the pump is 15 kilowatt. Power required to drive the pump is 15 kilowatt. Let me copy this. Something is given to me. 15 kilowatt. 15 kilowatt power required to drive the pump is given to me 15 kilowatt. The overall efficiency of the pump is given to me as a 62%. So second point is given to me as a overall efficiency of the pump is 62. Find the output power. So to find is there. To find is there. Let me copy. It is to find. Find is number one. What is to find out the power of the pump? Power of the pump. Power power of the pump they told me to identify. Also find a mechanical efficiency. Find mechanical efficiency. Mechanical efficiency of the pump if manometric if the manometric efficiency is 75%. Okay. Now these things are given to me, and these things are given to me in the numerical, and I have to identify unknown parameter from the given parameters. So solution. Okay. So overall efficiency is given to me. Power required to drive the pump is given to me. The overall efficiency of the pump is given to me. Manometric efficiency is given to me, and they told me to identify the power of the pump. Power of the pump is water power of the pump. Okay. Now, in case of turbine and in case of pump, there is a difference that in case of turbine, water power is an input. Water power is an input to run the pump, and we are getting the shaft power. In case of water turbine, we are using water power to run the shaft. Therefore, the water power is acting as an input and the shaft power is acting as an output. But in case of pump, here is a different thing. We are using the shaft power to run the pump, so the shaft power is the input and the water power is the output. So first I'm using the formula. Let me copy the manometric symbol, overall efficiency or efficiency. Have you understood this formula? First tell me. In case of turbine it is different, and in case of pump it is different. In case of turbine we are using water to run the turbine, and in case of pump we are using shaft power to run the pump. So the formula is different or completely inverse. Okay. So overall efficiency of the pump is water power upon the shaft power. So what is given to us and what is to be identified? Let us see. So overall efficiency is given to me is a 62%. Then water power of the pump. So power of the pump is to be identified. So water power of the pump means how much pressure or how much water power it is developed. So water power is to be identified, and how much shaft power available. So shaft power is the power required to drive the pump is 15 kilowatt. So it is the power required to drive the pump is equal to shaft power is equals to 15 kilowatt. Let me highlight this red color. Let me put it down over here as a 15 kilowatt means 15 into 10 raised to 3. Let me write it down over here. 15 kilowatt stands for 15 into 10 raised to 3 watt. Into 100. Overall efficiency is equals to 60%, 62% is given to me. Water power, how much water power is pump can develop is the WP. Shaft power, the capacity of the pump is given to us, that is 15 kilowatt, and we need to identify the power of the pump. So can you identify the water power of the pump?
9.3.
From this, let me check now. 9.3. 9.3. Okay, so 9.3 kilowatt. You mean?
9.2 kilowatt.
I have an answer with me is 9300 watt. That is 9.3 kilowatt. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 9
Yes, sir.
9300 watt is nothing but 9.3 kilowatt is the my first answer. Okay. Now moving onwards for the next solution, that is the mechanical efficiency. So we have to calculate the mechanical efficiency. Mechanical efficiency is nothing but the mechanical efficiency we are going to calculate, and in case of pump the mechanical efficiency is nothing but in terms of overall efficiency it is equals to, in case of pump it is different, and in case of Pelton mill turbine it is mechanical efficiency into hydraulic efficiency, and in case of pump it is mechanical efficiency into manometric efficiency, the height it is required to raise. So this is the same. Let me remove this. So in case of pump, the overall efficiency can also be calculated by using formula as the mechanical efficiency into, in case of turbine it is mechanical efficiency into hydraulic efficiency, but in case of pump it is mechanical efficiency into manometric efficiency. So we do have a value for overall efficiency, it is 62%. 62%. Or we can write down over here as a 0.62 equals to how much mechanical efficiency? So mechanical efficiency is to be identified. So let me copy this as it is. Copy and paste. Mechanical efficiency into manometric efficiency it is 75%. So it is 0.75. So we do have a value for overall efficiency. We have the value for manometric efficiency. Can you tell me the value for mechanical efficiency?
5 into 10 raised to 3.
How much?
82.6 in
82.6.
82.6%.
Yes, it is actually 0.8266. That is nothing but 0.82. Sorry, 82.66%. Simple, eh? Just the functioning of the turbine and the pump is completely different to one another. Okay. Now this unit number 1 is over from my side. If there is any doubt Kiri from your end, you can ask me it to right now. The unit number 1 is,
सर इसका पीपीटी
तुरंत देता हूँ मैं, अभी ये वीडियो अपलोड करूंगा और वीडियो अपलोड करने के बाद मैं पीपीटी गूगल क्लासरूम के ऊपर अपलोड कर देता हूँ, तो आपको वहां से एक्सेस मिल जाएगा, है ना?
न्यूमेरिकल्स
Okay,
बता
sir.
दो.
हाँ, यस, टेल मी. एक मिनिट. हाँ, यस.
न्यूमेरिकल्स पर टाका सर.
हो या स्लाइड मध्ये न्यूमेरिकल्स पण आहेत ना. ही स्लाइड पूर्ण प्रेझेंटेशन येणार तुम्हाला, डोंट वरी. आणि एनीबडी एल्स?
सर असाइनमेंटशी रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लेम होता.
हा, विचारा.
5 असाइनमेंट दिलेत ना तुम्ही तिथे
4 असाइनमेंट
राईट डाऊन करायला.
4
सर असाइनमेंट नंबर 1 आहे, 01 आहे,
हाँ